You don't need to spend 20 hours in the gym to get healthy and fit. You don't need to stop eating carbs to achieve your fit body, and you definitely don't need to starve yourself to lose weight. If this is you, you're approaching your get fit journey completely wrong, and today I'm here to share with you probably the easiest, scientifically proven changes you can make in your life to lose excess weight. Hi, if you're new to my channel, my name is Tasha and I am a certified health and life coach and a behavior change specialist. Before I get started, I have to clarify I'm not encouraging you to stop exercising. If you are exercising, you can speed up the process to your healthy self. But this video is especially for people who are unable to exercise, whether it is due to physical or time constraints, or if you're unable to lose weight and you've tried it all. I want to make weight loss possible for all, so let's get started. First, the basics. Food explains 70% of your weight and the remaining is exercise. This is why today I will be focusing on that 70% that you can control with food. And no, that does not mean starving yourself or not enjoying the foods that you love. Next, when I talk about food, I will not be discussing diets. There are 100+ diets in this world, and if any of them worked singularly, we wouldn't have had 100 types of diets to start with. Next, everyone is different. What works for someone else may not work for you. So the strategy I'm sharing with you will be adjustable, so you can make your own unique plan. You also need to understand that the biggest cause of health-related issues in the world today is not lack of food, but excess of food. Obesity is the leading cause of majority of health risks, and sugar is in fact the #1 recreational drug of choice in the world. At this moment, I should also talk about the balance between nutrition and calorie. A lot of food we eat today are high in calorie but low in nutritional value. I understand it may sound a lot like work, but it is not going to be. I am going to share with you the strategy soon, and I promise you I have kept it as simple as possible. Also, when I talk about blood sugar, I'm not talking about the table sugar in your kitchen. I'm talking about the concentration of glucose in your body. The worst way the blood sugar affects you is when it spikes and dips and causes significant stress in the body. This affects your mood, your gut microbiome, your craving for processed sugars. In fact, it can cause a complete biological and chemical stress in the body. So here is the technique we are going to use to lose weight. The healthiest, the easiest way possible. If you follow what I'm sharing, you can expect visible results within the next month. Once you notice improvements, the idea is to make the success of this technique help you create long-term habits. Number 1, understand your intake. In this sub-technique, I'm going to focus on sugar because sugar is devious. It will sneak in your meal. And while you may believe you're consuming zero sugar, a lot of it is in your processed foods, your salad dressing, your pre-mixed drinks, and majority of snacks. I do not encourage you to use artificial sweeteners because those have their own disadvantages. So to reduce your sugar intake, first, focus on your macronutrient proteins. These proteins are complex and take your body time to digest, which means it will slow your digestion and also the absorption of sugar in your bloodstream. Second, increase your intake of water. Water helps to ensure the fluid balance in the body. It does this by firstly flushing your bodily waste and creates a feeling of fullness, which in turn reduces craving. A cold glass of water is in fact the fastest and the easiest way to get rid of your sugar cravings. Third, you need to taper down from high sugar content foods to low sugar content foods. We are not going to change that in a heartbeat. That is not how human body works. This technique is focused on helping you gradually transform your eating behaviors. The easiest way to do this is to not allow high sugar content foods in your pantry. The more difficult it is to access those foods, the easier it is to wean off of them. So next month, we are going to move from the left side of the table to the right side. Number 2, leverage replacements. We are going to be replacing trans fats and sometimes even saturated fats for unsaturated and healthy fats. We are going to replace simple carbohydrates that are quick sources of energy with complex carbohydrates that take the body longer to digest and are packed with vitamins, minerals, and fibers that help the body manage sugar better. Use these cheat sheets on what food you can replace for yourself based on your local availability and taste and preferences. Second replacement we are going to do is replacing our snacks with more ingredients for less ingredients. So if you are in your grocery snack section, go ahead and turn that chips or cookie packet around and look at the ingredients. The ingredient list is in the order of the highest quantity to the lowest quantity. And if you start replacing your Pringles for your kettle chips, those are the 1% changes that will give you greater results. Third, build habits. The third and the final technique we are going to use today is to build healthier food habits. I talk about it in my previous video linked up here, but let me summarize some of the habits we are going to use. We will eat our meals in a rest and digest state, which means no rushing out to work and grabbing that sandwich in stress or eating your dinner at the kitchen counter. Sit down, take your food and use all your senses to experience the food in front of you. Next, we are going to increase the time to eat our meal up to 20 minutes. That means we are going to be eating slower, taking breaks between bites, and chew each bite consciously. Also, we will be eating all meals in line with our circadian rhythm, which means we will eat our meals between 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. So no late night snacks or midnight food ordering. Those are the simplest 3 steps you can use to create weight loss in your body and a healthier you. But that's just half the battle. A lot of times it is our mental barriers that limit our transformation, which is why I want you to watch this next video where I help you get out of your own way. I will see you there, but until then, bye.